How is it going, guys? My name is Michael Douglas James, and I'm coming back at you with a pretty cool new video. Not really, I don't really know what's going on. What's going on? No, I cannot sing. Why did I even do that, guys? Sometimes I confuse myself. See, look at, they're like a mirror. They're like a mirror. Yeah, so what is up, my friends? So I kind of want to talk a little bit about what is going on lately. So let's see, we got a new healthcare plan proposed that didn't change much, didn't cross state lines, and yeah, we'll see how that unfolds. Don't really care much yet. Then there was a bunch of CIA leaks by Weeks, and with that Weeping Angel. I have thought about that for a while. Someone mentioned that to me a couple of years ago. I guess it's basically they could, manipulate Samsung smart TVs, and I was just like, okay, cool. Here's my thing about all this. They talk about how they can basically spy on us in every single way possible. They could turn on our phones. When we're not doing anything, they can unencrypt everything. They can listen to our TVs and whatnot. We seriously, put everything on the internet, guys. We do. Most of us do. It's, free information. Why do we even care? Anybody else care? No? Can somebody raise their hand if they care? Nope, they don't care. So that's my thing is we've grown to such a society where we put out information so readily available, and then all of a sudden we find out that somebody is spying on us to get that information. It's just well, on my Facebook account today, I talked about my puppy. And then on Twitter, I talked about how awesome my puppy was and the awesome tricks that my new puppy really does really well. And then, oh my god, what's going on, this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 blah. It's the same stuff over and over again. We put out so much information, but at the same point, it's we then all of a sudden, all these people get up in arms about, that they're looking at what we do. They're listening to us. They hear our conversations. Oh my god. Yeah, you see, that's my thing. It's just I've gotten to a point where there's so much that's already out on the internet. It's why even care anymore? Privacy's well behind us. We live in 2017 and so on. It's gonna get even further where you can just put out whatever you want. So what doesn't matter? Is getting to that point, unless you're really, I guess, a criminal or crazy or something. I don't really know, but at this point, your average person like me just doesn't care. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about today, I did a good, 5-mile run. It was pretty amazing. My workouts were great. Oh my god, I just put that on the internet, and they know about it. They know that I worked out. They know I worked out, guys. They know, oh my god, what am I supposed to do now? Maybe you shouldn't have put on the internet that you worked out. Does it really matter? Most of us, it's just we, live our average lives, but then we all get up in arms about ridiculous shit like that. Wake up, people. You use the internet. You shouldn't care. Moving on. So Trump says some random tweet about being wiretapped from Obama, and next thing you know, it's this huge thing, and it's I'm trying, I am so trying, to be unbiased, but the guy just randomly tweets stuff, and it's well, it could be possibly true. Then the FBI comes up, nope, didn't happen, and everybody on the conservative side, well, yeah, the FBI's lying, it is so true, guys, it is so true. Other intelligence groups, no, I don't think so. But it's so true, guys. Obama was a horrible president. Look at everything he did. He's gotta go down. He was from Kenya. No, he was born in Hawaii. He has a birth certificate from there. He lived in Kansas for a while, then lived in Illinois, and then became president. Oh, but the conspiracy, guys, the conspiracy. It's just, I just don't know anymore. So much back and forth that's going on between that. And then there's this one story out there that's totally getting me. So there's a gay character in Beauty and Beast that's coming up. New Beauty and Beast, live action, Emma Watson. You know, it's supposed to be, people are raving about it, we're all excited about it, but oh my god, there's a gay character, and all these people are boycotting. There's a theater in Alabama that's like, no way, Jose. But they forget about the other things that happen in the movie. There's definitely undertones of bestiality going on. And if you don't think so, then I don't know if we're watching the same movie. But there's definitely undertones about that. Stockholm Syndrome with Belle definitely happens in the movie. Kidnapping. When, you know, basically her father is kidnapped, forced to live there, the same with her. Imprisonment. You got this beast who basically, you know, she's got to do this, she's got to do that, she's got to fall in love with me. You know, there's all these other bad things that are represented in the movie, but, you know, don't mind that. We don't care if our children learn about imprisonment and kidnapping and possibly bestiality. But one gay character? Holy snap, ladies and gentlemen, like, what is going on? How could they do that? That was so wrong of them. Like, what? Who cares? And, you know, if I get, like, negative publicity about this, like, it is whatever, because I don't really care. No one watches my videos anyways. But who cares? Like, out of anything, it's like, you know, 21st century, it's in the news all the time. How long have we been going on about this ridiculous bathroom laws that are popping up in every other state and possibly on a federal level? Like, it's most ridiculous stuff that, you know, our children cannot be exposed to that. But don't worry, you know, you're walking down the block and you know, Mommy and Daddy, why are those two men holding hands? Or, why are those two women holding hands? Well, you know, they're just friends. Well, they're kissing. Yeah, they're just really good friends like that. Like, you know, it's so prevalent in our culture already. And granted, I'm not part of the LGBT community. I get that. That's I'm outside of it, but I have friends who are part of it. I support them and, you know, their lifestyle. And the thing is that with that whole lifestyle and everything, it's so embedded into our culture, especially throughout the past decade and everything, and it's become, you know, more mainstream, allowing them to be out and proud that it's one character in a movie that holds a lot of other things that you may be worried about and have to talk to your child, like imprisonment, Stockholm Syndrome, kidnapping, bestiality of all things. I mean, come on. You know, Disney movies aren't always have like the most friendliest topics. But you get worried about something that is so embraced into our culture already. It's like, okay, you know, I'm gonna shelter my kid from that. But they can watch the cartoon because, you know, the cartoon doesn't have a gay character. But the cartoon still shows all that other stuff. It's like, really, people? I'm like giving you everything that's horrible, but, you know, I'm gonna add one more thing on top. And like, oh, gotta shelter the children. Got to shelter the children. It boggles my mind sometimes why, you know, a company like Disney is trying to be a little bit more progressive. Just slightly more progressive in what they do and show that they are accepting of all people and all lifestyles, that, you know, they're pushing more into that to show that they do. They want to be open to everybody. And then you've got a group of people who are like, oh my god, no way, 80's so wrong, the Bible says so. Well, the Bible says a lot of other stuff that, you know, we just don't even cross our minds. Like, if anybody tells you this, they'll say, well, you know, divorce is wrong if you're a good Christian. Well, bring that back. Divorce is okay in the Bible. It does say that, you know, as long as you don't remarry that person, you're good to go. Bible also says you can't eat shellfish. Can't wear clothing, you know, of two different fabrics. I'm sorry, I'm breaking that right now. You're not supposed to eat pork. You're not supposed to work on the Sabbath, depending, you know, if that's Saturday, if that's Sunday, you put it your way. So there's so many aspects of it, but it's just like, we come down to one little thing and it's like, nope, not gonna happen. It's just, hey, I want to be unbiased, but wow, who cares? You know, embrace the culture. Stop creating children to become ignorant to society. So then, you know, they could be in contact with somebody who is probably the nicest person they'll ever meet, but they become ignorant and a bigot and show hatred towards them because, it's wrong. Being a homosexual, that's wrong. So you know what, on that note, I'm out. This has been Like It Is. I got some other topics I wanted to talk about, but this is getting kind of long. And I just gotta go on my way, so I wanted to do one last thing. When you're driving your car, you don't have nitrous oxide, but you want to look cool, just get some Glade, throw it out the window and go. Because it works. Peace out, Girl Scouts.